This is the Finesse Media Podcast, Season 3.
People think it's a French city, but it's really an African city. It's the most African city in North America. It retained stuff, through Congo Square and through, the history of blacks in Louisiana. They kept that culture, and it's in the food, it's in the language, it's in the culture, it's in the music, it's in everything. You see the Mardi Gras Indians, people think that's, black people trying to be Indian. It's not, it's black people trying to be African.
We love seconds.
Welcome back, man. Just like I said right before the break, another Finessa has joined the podcast with us. Finesse Media Podcast, Season 3. I'm your boy, Ken Finesse Media. I'm your host, and this time around, I'm also not only talking to a Finessa, but I got a co-host joining me this episode, and it's my girl, Jay the Bay. What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just chilling, just out here trying to make it.
Janae the Bay. So you have joined me on this podcast and joining me, who y'all can see on the screen. But for those that's listening in the studio, on the virtual studio, is some finesses. When I tell you, I feel like I'm about to be double teamed by all of the things that they've done, but also the food that's good, man. So they say they're the Bonnie and Clyde of the food industry. Welcome to the Finesse Media Podcast for the first time, Season 3. Give it up and make for the Bell Sweet Factory. What's up, man? New Orleans.
Yeah,
in the house.
Make some noise, man.
Building.
Thank y'all so much for joining the podcast. I say it right offline. A lot of it I will repeat, but thank you for doing it because you can be managing your Instagram page, which is hella busy.
Cake orders.
Man, y'all busy. That is Ashley. Thank you so much. The Bell Sweet Factory. Man, I read the story. You guys put it out there very transparently to the public. You guys started off with nothing. And now, again, people are requesting your food. You're selling out. So how did this all start? Tell our people, because I know the story, but let our listeners know who you are and a little bit about your backstory.
You want to go first or you want me to go?
You could go first.
All right. So, as we always tell everyone, we from New Orleans. We came out here in June of 2018. The plan wasn't even to move out here to Dallas. It was just to come for the summertime, make a couple of thousands, and then go back home. We came out here with nothing, like no phone. We had hit rock bottom in our life, like a real tough time in our life. So we came out here. We knew that Dallas was bigger than New Orleans. And if they taste my food and our food and they loved it, we knew that we can dominate with it. So we came, the plan was to stay by my mama, and that didn't work out. So we lived with my cousin after 6 days of being by my mom. We went to go stay by my cousin. She let us in. She let us use her car. Now, mind you, we didn't know nobody in Dallas. We had her car. We Googled some barbershops and hair salons because we knew they always hungry and they cannot. Right?
Always.
They always hungry. And they don't mind dropping $10, $15, even if they're taking a chance for the first time. Mm-hmm. So we went to a few barbershops off of Skillman. I forgot their name, but shout out to all of them. The tattoo shop, Mackie, at Fly Inc. They all taste our food. They loved it. We went back probably, I think, the next day or the next couple of days, and everybody was raving like, man, what a food at? Mm-hmm. And before you know it, it just like Mexicans and everything. They was eating our food, don't even know what half the stuff was. Loved it.
I'm going to tell you, Ashley, I was at work and my wife had texted me. She goes, yo, I found this place on Instagram and you got to pick up the food in 15 minutes. I'm like, yo, I haven't even taken a lunch break or anything. So, but she showed me the pictures and I'm like, yeah, I'm on my way to go get it. And that's when I was first introduced in 2000, I believe 18 or 19. And that's when I met you, Thaddeus, and dope brother. I pulled up and he came up super humble. And I knew from the taste of it and just from the looks of it that it was just going to be good. But when I did taste it, I had the catfish and grilled grits.
Grits.
Catfish and
Ooh.
grits.
Yeah.
And it was at the gas station, and we was talking for a second, and Thaddeus was like, man, I'm from New Orleans, me and my wife, and I'm hearing the story, and I was saying this to my co-host offline. I hadn't really started my season 2 of my podcast, so definitely if it was at that moment, you would have been on. I would have wanted to know more about the story, but I knew I was on lunch break, and that's when I had first tried it. But when you started this business, you came from New Orleans into Dallas, but where did the name come from? The Bell Sweet Factory.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we were staying in La Place, Louisiana, and I was working for the state. So I was like, man, let's just, try to come up with something where we can make a little, some
On the
extra
weekend.
on the weekend, where we can make some extra money or something. So up in New Orleans, they call it sweet shops. So we decided to get like some pickles, some candy, started doing like some little chicken tenders, started making little mini hamburgers, French fries, stuff like that. And then we went passing the flyers out around the neighborhood. So I was like, man, look, we about to be called the Bell Sweet Factory.
And his last name is
My last
Bell.
name is Bell.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there we go.
Called the Bell Sweet Factory because we had like a little sweet shop going on.
Yeah, and we didn't want to say the Bell Sweet Shop because
Yeah.
that's so cliche.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Bell
No, I
Sweet
love the name, especially now knowing the meaning behind it. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we started out with snacks.
Yeah, we started out with snacks. Like we started making brownies, pralines. Oh my God. Man, we went through like 18,000 pounds of sugar before we got it. Before we got it right. Man, it's very tedious. Pralines are very tedious. And man, once we got it, we took it, we started putting it on top of brownies, started putting it on top of pound cakes.
So it made sense for the Bell Sweet Factory.
Sweet Factory.
Because our sweets was popping, like our pound cakes, pralines, pecan pies, sweet
Bread
potato pies.
Just about anything.
It made even more sense for the Bell Sweet
Right.
Factory.
So we really started from desserts.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Okay.
From desserts to making
this what we
Yes.
do now.
that crack.
That crack. From the sounds of it, all of it sounds like crack. The desserts, the food, it looks like crack. It's like food porn when you go onto your IG. That's exactly what it is. But what made y'all pick Dallas out of everywhere else?
Well, Dallas, my mom, my sister, and a few other family members had been here since Hurricane Katrina.
Okay.
So when we hit rock bottom, I had a discussion with my mom that we would come out here for 6 weeks and, cook and make some money. It didn't work out with her. So we still managed to stay due to my cousin letting us come over there. So after the 6 weeks was up, we had raised like $3,000 and something dollars. And it was either go back home or because at home we would make like probably $200-300 a day, right? We got out here. First day we made like $700 in one day. I was like, damn.
Wow, that's what's up.
That is what's up.
And then, it started going from $700 to like $1,000 and some dollars. I was like, we literally left everything and said we not going back.
Storage full
Full
of
of brand
new restaurant equipment and everything, brand
like
new in the
over
box. We just left it.
$5,000 worth of
We just
restaurant
left it.
equipment,
We
our
never went
clothes,
back.
shoes. I was like, we not going home.
We rotated.
We're here.
Say we in the building now, Dallas.
I was
It's
like,
a stick up.
but it was, oh no, I'm not going back. But
I
yeah,
love it. So that y'all made a great decision.
Yes,
we did.
Yes,
We really
yes.
did. And
yes.
I'm glad we made that decision. It was the best decision we ever made together, like for ourselves, our kids, and our business.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's a blessing.
Yes.
It is.
And now that y'all sitting here in Dallas and you starting off and you making that footprint, and then all of a sudden, y'all delivering plates to celebrities. I see you got Meg the Stallion. She eating out your plates.
He just ordered 2 king cakes from us.
She just ordered a cheesecake.
No, 2 king cakes.
King cakes.
Now that king cake you just posted on your IG
No,
is
it
crazy.
looks bomb.
Yeah.
Thank you. And they sold out. They sold out for tomorrow.
So Thaddeus, tell me, how has that experience been, man? Because like I say, meet you, and getting my plate, it's been, it was a humble experience for you, what you were saying to me about your experience. But how has that experience now been, delivering plates to celebrities, man, and having them, try your food and post your food and talk about it?
Man, to be honest, it's really unbelievable because I never knew, never thought that we'll be like where we at now. Like she said, we just came out here to make a few $1,000s and go back home to try to, get things up and running. But man, it's nothing but God. That's all I can say is nothing but God because, man, we done fed Meg the Stallion.
Mm-hmm.
Meg the Stallion.
Meg the Stallion.
That's love. That's super love.
Man, we fed Meg like a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks in a row, we fed 3 different Dallas Cowboy players.
Yeah, the big ones.
The big ones, yeah.
That's
like and like it's crazy because like we really they're really inviting us in their house and we just chilling,
like
socializing with them, and they just treat us like we regular. I mean,
regular
not
people,
like regular. They treat us like like we them.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
They treat us like family.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Janae.
Oh, yeah. So I was going to go a little bit off topic. So my question was, how did y'all meet? How did this become?
Yeah, let's get into that because that's love in the kitchen for real.
Yeah.
People always ask like how our business so good. And I'm like, it had to start with us, and that's where it started at. That's how this business is so big because it's us. We work together really good. But how we met. All right. So
look. Glasses, please.
Right. I'm taking notes.
Girl, you must be about to take stalker notes because that's kind of. So I worked at Park and Fly right across from the airport in Kenner, the airport that's for New Orleans. So he used to have a side job, a part-time job at Enterprise delivering cars. So, they have to bring the cars back and forth. So every guy that came up in there always flirted with me, but every time he came, dropped off the cars, he never flirted. So I'm like, he must be gay or something. Like, talk to me, like, what's going on? So one day he came in one day, I had took a copy of his driver's license because we always had to take a copy, but I kept a copy for myself. So when he came back, I said, "Oh, hey, Thaddeus Bell." How you know my first and last name? And I was like, "Oh, you speak, huh?" Because I mean, the boy would literally just drive through like it's nothing.
Right.
So like, why y'all talk to me? Why y'all say nothing to me? Like you gay or something? Like what's going on? So he was like, nah. Like he was so nonchalant. So after a few times he came, we wound up talking. I asked him for his number and he was like, okay, he gave me his number. I called him and I called him private. So it's like, girl, you like did all this. Now you calling my phone private. I was like, you got to work for my number. Once he worked for the number, I gave him my number. The fool called me at all. He did not call my phone. So
you playing hard to get.
It was literally like a cat and mouse chase. It was crazy, but we went on a couple of dates and like the Thad y'all see now is a good Thad. The Thad that I had to deal with, he was just so quiet. He like the Thad that I met would have never did this. Like, would have never sold food, would have never went up to people. Like he had changed tremendously, like, but for the better. Like he did a good job.
You gonna see me, you gonna know about me now.
Yeah.
Everybody. I'm in a restaurant. Hey, the Bell Sweet Fat. Hey, look,
I love that energy though. She didn't let you go. She did not let you go. She made sure to get all that information from you. And look where y'all now, married. Happily married and we're in a successful business. I took some notes, so now I know what to do to go find my boo.
Sometimes you just gotta sometimes you just gotta go after what you want.
You just gotta go for it.
No, that's super dope. Now that's love, and like I said, that's love in the kitchen. But who the hell doing this? Who the hell is doing this food in the kitchen? Because I can imagine,
right?
It's both of you.
think do the most cooking?
Who's doing the most cooking in the kitchen?
No, we want to know who y'all think do the most.
That's
cooking.
what I want to know. You want to know who we think is doing the most cooking?
Yeah.
I was gonna guess, but I don't want to guess wrong.
Go ahead.
I think Thaddeus is doing that cooking.
I was gonna say Thaddeus
because Thaddeus ain't got much to say. He got a lot to show in his food, I think, and that's what he talking. He talking in his food, and it's like if you want to know about him, get the album. If you want to know about him, get the plate. That's what he's doing.
I do all the big stuff. Like I'm a fast cooker. I don't like to be in the kitchen long. And I love seafood. He's not a seafood person, so mostly everything with seafood except crab cakes. I do anything that's like soul foolish, like. So foolish.
No, that's a word. That's a word, sis. That's a word.
Like so foodish is what he do. Like gravy from scratch, gumbo, red gravies, greens, all of that type of stuff. That's him. Because he really loves cooking. He's like we like. Lord. Ooh, Lordy. Ooh, Lordy. Ooh, Lordy. This play got me calling. That way. When we leave here, no matter what time it is, Dad is going to cook a hot meal. Like he loves to cook. I don't love to cook at all.
You got you a winner. Look at you, I believe you. So, do you do most of the baking, or do y'all both do the baking when you do your the sweets?
That's like both of us mainly. Okay. Because I do sweet potato pies, he do pecan pies. We both do pralines and the brownies. Pound cakes, that's me. The king cakes, that's me now. Cheesecakes, all that's me. I'm more okay. Yeah.
But what's that dish that Dallas is loving? Because I can tell you, like I said, the catfish and the grits is crazy. But what's y'all favorite, most popular dish?
All of them.
See? And that's not a lie. That's not a lie. That's not a lie, Thad. I promise you, if you ever in the mood, just go on the page. I'm really like stuck thinking, why did I even do this interview? It's like disrespectful. I'm such a foodie, y'all. You don't understand. And I'm just sitting here and I'm hearing greens and pecan pie and praline pie. And I'm like sitting here like doing this to myself. Like, why am I doing this to myself?
No, for real. And I just started. And I'm mad that you showed me their page because I'm now on a diet. Like I said, I just started this diet like a few weeks ago, and now you just showed me their page, and I've been scrolling and looking. And I saw y'all did turkey necks.
The turkey necks in the bag.
We find ourselves scrolling our own page like,
you make this right now?
For real.
Hey, I promise. And please believe me, I'm sorry. Let me apologize. I'm sorry. I should have been a better customer. Real talk. Because the food and the customer service, I can't sit here and say it was any bad. It was damn good. The food was good. The customer service was spot on. So I apologize to y'all. And I promise you, this weekend,
that's why our business is the way it is as well. Because even though we have good food, like love our spirits, everybody love our customer service. We treat everybody the same way, whether you're a celebrity, all work a 9 to 5, no matter what. Everybody get treated the same. Like if I see somebody with an attitude, most people, they'll react with an attitude. We don't do that. Like we try to find a way to make you laugh, brighten up your day, do something like, and that sets us apart from everybody else too.
Yeah,
which is good because I hear that's a lot of issues that people say they have dealing with Black-owned businesses is that the customer service is not there. So that's really good that y'all do that and make a point to do that.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
I have a question. So what would you say has been like the most challenging obstacle in either starting your business or maintaining your business that y'all faced?
I think our grand opening.
Oh yeah.
I think the crib. Look,
what happened at the grand opening?
So when we got this food truck, we got this food truck, and all right, so our food truck have a deep fry in it, have a flat grill in it. We decided to wait till the weekend of to test everything in the food truck.
My people.
He didn't do a test run on the truck
At all.
But y'all
So
cold though.
Our grand opening was our first time operating a truck.
And when I say we ran into every prop, the brand new $800 deep fryer did not work the day before.
No. The deep fryer that came with it didn't work. So we went and bought a new one. That one was missing parts.
And then we had to trade that one and then got another one, and then that one didn't work. It was our grand opening was a mess. That's the toughest time. I broke down and cried in the closet so many times.
Golly. So are you sure it was the deep? So did y'all conclude that it was a deep fryer, or was it like a deep
fryer for sure.
Even that day, he was about to pass out, like after being on the truck for an hour.
I had to go sit in the truck with a bag of ice on my chest.
We had we had over 300 people for our food truck grand opening. We probably only fed about 70 because we were so out of order. We didn't know nothing. We literally jumped into that, and that was like, I think, the worst experience ever that we have ever encountered in business. It was bad. It was good bad. Because we got so much love. But it was end.
But you learned. There was a lesson that came out of it.
I can tell you one thing. Can't nobody outwork us too.
Yeah.
I can tell you that for sure. Ain't nobody outwork us.
We will run circles around 10
we got it now.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And that's what's up.
And that's really...
food trucks.
Go ahead.
The big ones with like 5 and 6 workers. I promise you, we can take more orders doing either they have our menu. Well, I don't think nobody can do our menu with just us two because we do everything. We'll take their menu, do their menu with us two, with they 5, 6 workers on their truck and have more customers and got more customers out the way than them. Mm-hmm. Like we work.
It sounds like, I want to see this. It sounds like a challenge. We need to set up. We need to find like another truck so y'all can have a little competition. I'm down to watch that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And y'all having this and y'all having this food truck, that just shows, like Dad says, nobody can outwork y'all. And that's really why I again reached out to y'all, because y'all been finessing the motherfucking game for a long time. Well, at least since 2018, but every single day, y'all not stopping though. Because that's, I mean, you're talking 365 times, like what, 2-3 years plus and going forward. Because the food truck wasn't there. So
165 days with them 4 children.
Yeah.
Exactly. And doing it as not only a couple, but as parents. And that shit's not easy. I got 3 little ones all under 4. So you're trying to start a business. Listen, you're trying to start a business and trying to work it and finesse it. So I recognize finesses, y'all. So you're doing it. So how has it been in the, with Dallas and that feedback now having the food truck and being able to reach people?
It's been wonderful. I just posted since July till December, we made over 200K just July to December. And I thank you. I think the food truck really upped it a notch because, out the house it gets it's overwhelming because it's going on. Yeah, it's not a peace of mind, and you kind of move slower because you in your home.
Right. So you kind of get comfortable.
Distractions.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you don't have an order, you get to go sit down on the sofa and watch.
Delicious.
That's what's up. Congratulations. And so listen, there we go. Because I'm right there on the seasoning. I'm leading up to it.
And we got our Cajun seasoning. We also sell our sauce. We got our bucket hats.
Let me get the bucket.
Yeah, you can get the bucket hats.
Yeah,
we have those things now, and that's doing really good as well. That's picking up. We get orders with that in every day. So we're about to start hiring so people can come to the office and actually pack orders up and ship them out.
What's up, brother?
And then I see y'all do catering too. You got the catering, you got the merchandise, you got the office. Y'all just booming. Next thing you know, y'all gonna have a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, I bet.
And
I'm gonna be there.
I'm ready to start the franchises. I'm ready.
Y'all gonna be blessed with it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So what would you say, or what advice would you give to someone else who's looking to start their business?
First, I would say stay prayed up. You got to stay prayed up because our journey, like it wasn't a piece of cake at all. It wasn't at all. I say stay prayed up. Secondly, before you jump out there and get a food truck or whatever you're trying to get, like try to get a restaurant or a food truck, get your customers right. See
With
us,
any business.
yeah, get your customers first. See, with us, we don't have to pull on the side of the road and wait for people to come up to us. We tell people where we going and they coming to us. So don't just try to get a food truck and think that you're going to make money off it. Like,
Right.
you put real blood, sweat, and tears in this. For real, for real. I'm talking about fixing 50, 60 plates, putting them up in the container, up in the trunk, driving from, from Addison to Plano to Oak Cliff on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, and any you go.
Yeah, so like don't just try to jump in that head first. Really have a map, have a plan.
Yeah.
Have a plan.
And I think a lot of business owners do that, like don't have a plan. They just feel like you post on social media and everything's gonna come, and it really don't go like that at all. Like people look at it now, and again with tips on it, be original. Okay. Be original. No, it ain't even that. Like so many people see this one doing that and they feel like if I do the same thing, that's gonna make me stand out. We came down here doing what we saw nobody doing. That's why we dominated so quick. We gave Dallas what it was missing. But yeah,
I'm gonna have a lot of fun editing you, Janae.
I know, please.
Have a lot of fun editing you.
But yeah, staying original is key in a business because people notice that. Like now, even when people copy us or do something, our customers sending us stuff saying, "Look, but people always go to the original person,
Right.
And then always don't worry about what nobody tell you. Don't let nobody tell your business is small, it's little.
Man,
because so many people told us those little bitty pies, those little bitty plates, that ain't a real business. Selling plates is not a real business. I mean, and look what them little plates got us.
Right.
And
we made $300K for the whole year. And I'm like, this year, 2021, we making $1 million. Like, I'm definitely making $1 million this year. And don't let nobody steer you away from what you know in your heart can become big. Don't let nobody steer that away, because if we would have did that, we wouldn't be where we at right now.
Right. You would.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Our family, friends, everybody. So pray, be original,
just do it.
And do what you got to do.
Right.
But like what you said, Ashley, no matter what, just step out there and do it. But that's also kind of almost reminded me of a lot of artists, right? They say this album or this single won't do anything, but then the A&R push it out and it becomes the biggest album or song that they put out, right? So with that being said, that's my thought. With that being said, because y'all putting out a lot of food, has there been any kind of plate that we selling out or that you selling out now with that at one point one of y'all thought this is probably not going to hit, but now it's the hottest thing, or it's one of the most things that people call out for?
We never thought nothing was going to hit, but I could tell you one thing. We've been doing the fried fish over the angel hair pasta. We started out doing it, and man, it's a
popular item now. The fried fish over the pasta.
This the fried. Wait, let me just get into the fried fish.
Yeah, look.
The fried fish, man. Everybody be like, man, this is the best fish I taste like so far. Like y'all have the best fish. I'm talking about caterings, people that's coming up to the truck, people from New Orleans. Oh man,
what you do to your fish?
Yeah.
How you season your fish?
But what's that seasoning? Talk to us about those seasons. You brought them up as a feature presentation. Keep them on stage. But what's those seasons? For people who can't see, I'll tell you what they are. Well, she'll tell you. I'm sorry.
So this is our all-purpose Cajun seasoning. If people have been following us since we came out here, I have a video of Thad mixing up seasoning in a kitchen on a table late night, because he was like, man, we need our own seasoning. Like he always mix up stuff. Let me just say that. Like, Dad don't like to use regular nothing. Like this boy, if he make one dish, he mix it like 12 things. I'm like, What is all that you put?
Thanksgiving,
Just wait for the end. Just wait for the
I
end.
made my own turkey injection kit.
That's his thing. So he was like, man, we need our own seasoning. So we made some pork chops that night, and he made like a black man, and we was gonna push it out. I think like a couple of months afterwards. I was like, nah, it ain't popping. It ain't. So he started mixing up some more seasoning last year. Well, 2019, he started mixing up more seasoning, and he got the blackening down pack. I'm like, we need, because everybody acts like, how you get your stuff so blackened? Like seasoning, even my workers know. They come to the house, seasoning's already mixed up. Like we already got our own thing.
Like I have them in a big old like this.
It's like a big thing like this. And
just full seasoning.
Yeah, just like seasoning. So that he perfected the Cajun seasoning. It's like your all-purpose. You can use it on anything.
No salt.
So you can use as much, and it still won't have your food salty or anything like that. This blackening is a life changer. Okay.
Blackening.
If you don't know how to grill none of that, and you like grill type food, and you know how people do salmon and look white, I don't like that.
I like it black too, Ashley.
I like my salmon to look cooked.
Cooked. Yeah.
This right here, this blackening is your go-to, and then you just need like a little tad bit of that all-purpose just to make it taste wonderful. And if you taste on the food, we don't play with the seasoning. Okay, it's seasoned to perfection. And this is
what I love about it is there's no salt.
No salt. Yes,
I love it. Yes,
I made a reel on Instagram last week, and somebody was like, that's too much seasoning on by me pouring it. They looking at it, they was like, that's too much seasoning. Baby, this ain't got salt, okay?
So neither one of them have salt.
None of them have salt, but it's full of flavor.
I'm going to go ahead and order me some. I'm going straight to the website after this.
How can we get it?
Go on our website, thebellssweetfactory.com. All the good stuff is up there, okay? The praline covered apples, the blackening, the all-purpose Cajun seasoning, and the number one seller that made us that 200K.
The billionaire.
Our sauce.
The sauce done shook the table.
Sauce, because listen, this sauce right here, this sauce is gonna make us $1 million this year, and I put that on everything. Lord. Ooh, Lordy. This plate got me calling. That way.
Bro,
I just need this sauce to get in the right hand. That's it.
That sauce goes.
We put this on every. You can put it on nachos, potatoes.
Wait,
pasta.
hold up.
Is it a wet sauce? Or is that what kind of? Is it a wet sauce?
Alfredo, but it's
way better. It's like a Cajun. It's like a Cajun Alfredo. It's like, name a food you think.
Just name a food. Just name any food.
Crab legs.
It's going on now.
It already went on it.
It's going on.
Chicken wings
on.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, we got some chicken wings called Bourbon Street Chicken Wings, and we toss it up in that sauce.
Ooh.
So how can people that's not here in Dallas, because y'all are teasing the hell out of my listeners and the people that's probably already drooling on the screen. How can people get it if they're not in Dallas? Can they still order it with y'all ship the food?
.com. You can get this and listen.
We just shipped to Canada last week.
Yeah, Canada, right? Shout out to them. We didn't ship to New York. We shipped to Atlanta already. We launched for Black Friday, and we didn't ship to probably over like 15 states already.
Well, you'll be shipping to Plano tonight, because I'm definitely getting on the way.
Yup, and I'm getting mine.
I'm not lying. I'm literally getting, because why should I do this to myself? Sit and talk with two incredible people who is finessing the game. They got good food. They got good spirit. So I certainly want to support. Again, I've been a bad customer. So I would like to know what's on the menu for tomorrow.
Tomorrow is none but king cakes.
Yeah,
perfect. Perfect. Well, I'll be getting the king cake. I'm definitely.
But they sold out. Or aren't y'all sold out?
We are sold out.
I can't get a king cake.
Squeeze him in one. We making squeeze him in one.
I promise you, if you make it, it's paid for. Because I need the sauces. Because that's again, when I first met this guy again, he delivered me the plate. Now you guys got the food truck, you got the sauces, man, and you delivering it to the people in such a way. Because when Dub Grubs came on, we did this list of overrated and underrated. Check the episode out. There's no lie. What's that other one? Kind of the reverse of it. That place that, man, terrible food. But real good customer service that keeps you coming back.
Man, I don't know if the food trash. Food trash, man.
So, yeah, it's a done.
But I could say some places that are like just great customer service in general. Bell's Sweet Factory, they're like a food truck there. They're always chopping up with you.
That brother's doing his thing.
Yeah, they're real good customer service.
And so I said, Bell's Sweet Factory. The whole room just stopped. He goes, dude, listen, I'm from San Diego, but I've been living in Dallas. He said, that's the only place that is authentic to New Orleans food. He said, I've tried some other places. You can listen to the episode. And I agree. From the cuisine or the Cajun season that you guys have used and now got it bottled up. So I'm placing my order for the seasoning. I need to get another plate. But anything on the menu for this weekend because I need to get some food.
We'll be open Thursday through Saturday.
So how can people find so just curious because I've never had the chance to order yet. So do you just order like pre-order or do we like you have a truck? So do you like camp out in certain spots of Dallas?
Yes, we mainly post on our Instagram our location, and our location normally the same location unless we going somewhere else. But we be in Addison.
Okay.
Addison.
Yeah, and we open Tuesday through starting next month. It's Tuesday through Friday. All January we go finish out the weekends, which is Tuesday through Saturday. But after January is Tuesday through Friday, and then the times vary. It's normally 12 to 5 or 1 to 6.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna check that because I'm not too far from Addison. I'm straight down the street. So I'm gonna be right there. Give me my plate.
What it is, the Galleria?
The Galleria. Yeah, we right down the street from the Galleria.
That's not far. I'll be there. I'm gonna pull up. You're gonna see me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be ready for all my plates, my desserts, because I'm gonna be a little more snatched, but I'm gonna be ready to eat.
Got you with the diet food too. Come get you some broccoli, some salmon, some asparagus, or whatever.
Yes.
Meal preps also.
Yeah,
we do meal preps also.
Yep.
And for people who not in Dallas, I'm sorry you can't have this food right away, freshly hot.
I'm sorry.
We could
not in Dallas. They can go get our cookbook, and our cookbook, our sauces and our seasoning, and you can have the same foods in your home if you're
Y'all
not
got everything.
Wait, hold on, Ashley. Wait, pause. A cookbook. Where's this cookbook at? It's on the website?
Yeah.
I'm falling off. I'm a bad customer and obviously a bad interviewer and not have done my proper research. So no, you got the cookbook, so I need to get that too, because that's what it is. If I can get close to the season as possible and get the tips and tricks on it. Do you?
That's it.
This man. Look, this whatever you cooking, fish.
He married? You married?
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Do what it is, a private dinner at home. Make your butt some noodles, fry some chicken or some fish or whatever your wife may like, and put this sauce on it. Listen, whatever new you asked for that your wife didn't approve of, whether it was a new car, whether it was a new phone, you give her this sauce, and vice versa, ladies. You give them this sauce, you getting whatever you want. That's a fact.
Man, Ashley and Thad, y'all selling the shit, and y'all definitely selling it with it to back it up with the great taste and the great service. But let people know who aren't in Dallas and they can follow this page and be teased by it, because when they drop in Dallas or wherever they can see y'all at, they'll be knowing exactly what they're gonna get. So let them know how they can follow on your social media and keep up with everything that y'all got going.
And the Bell Sweet Factory. Just put at the Bell Sweet Factory on Instagram.
Yep. And if
Facebook, the Bell Sweet Factory. our website, the Bell Sweet
Bell Sweet Fact. Simple. It's easy.
Dog, the Bell Sweet Factory.
Keeping it simple. Keeping it simple.
Go to Google and go check out the reviews.
Oh, the reviews, not gonna lie.
And y'all have the reviews posted on your IG too. I see in your highlights.
We got 5.
We have so many, we stopped doing them.
Oh, that's good. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Man, well, y'all continue.
When we first started out here.
Yep.
Look, y'all continue to finesse the game. I thank y'all for joining this podcast and this episode and, introducing yourselves to my audience. And for those who can't taste it, I'll definitely be posting on my Facebook when I'm trying it out so you can see it, and I'll tag y'all in it. But I'm going to jump off this thing and place my order immediately for the sauces. I'll be keeping it locked in, and I promise you I'll be a better customer. I promise. I'm definitely coming out. The next,
and you're gonna gain one.
Nice.
I'm coming out. I'm definitely coming out. With whatever you got on the menu for this weekend, I'm coming out. If it was tomorrow, I would have came out. If it was the king cake, I'll still come out. If you got one left over there, I promise I'll PayPal you now. That thing's serious. I had never had a king cake. Obviously going to New Orleans, and my folks live in Metairie, and man, it's good. And of course, I didn't find the baby. I have enough kids already.
Oh, we do have the babies in them too.
Dad and Ashley, man, thank you so much for joining the Finesse Media Podcast. Y'all continue to finesse the game and continue to give people in Dallas the right food, the real New Orleans authentic food, and quit these fake people out here trying to do what y'all do. Has been doing what y'all doing, because as Dad say, ain't nobody gonna outwork y'all. Ain't nobody gonna out customer service y'all. So I can't wait to see what's next for y'all. And whenever you want to come back to promote whenever, just let me know. Or if you don't want to come back, send me whatever. I'll post it on my page because I support you guys the long way, man. I do appreciate you.
Same. Reach out to me as well. I'm down. I'll definitely promote.
That's what's up. And you've been listening to another episode of Finesse Media Podcast. I'm your host, Ken Finesse Media, and I got my co-host, Janae the Bay, joining me. Thank you so much, Queen. And Thad and Ashley, y'all holding it down. And we've been talking to the Bonnie and Clyde of the food industry of Dallas and everywhere coming to your city, the Bell Sweet Factory, joining us, man. We'll see you next week with something brand new. Peace.
Peace out.
Y'all better come represent. Show some support. Black on. It ain't black on.
This has been another edition of the Finesse Media Podcast. Join us again next week for the latest news from HBCUs. Special guest